Chief evaluation offices can go by many different names, but they all help their agencies to use and build evidence about what works. Examples of these types of offices can be found at the federal, state, and local levels. They're led by a chief evaluation officer, or sometimes that role goes by a different title, and are staffed by experts on topics like program evaluation, research, and data analytics. Some offices conduct program evaluations themselves, but more likely they contract for that research. And also some offices incorporate performance management duties as well. So what activities or functions might a chief evaluation office lead? One is to create a learning agenda for the agency. Another activity is serving as a resource for offices and programs within the agency about evidence building, essentially giving them advice on how to do that well. A third possible function is helping to allocate evaluation funds, if those are available. A chief evaluation office might also develop an evaluation plan for the agency and also develop an evaluation policy that communicates the agency's values around program evaluation. An example is the Chief Evaluation Office at the U.S. Department of Labor. Its mission is to coordinate and encourage and build capacity and understanding around evaluation throughout the department. It oversees the development of a learning agenda for the agency. In fact, at DOL, every bureau is required to create a learning agenda, and the office helps those bureaus do that, and then it sums those agendas up to create an agency-wide version. The office also helps to allocate set-aside funds for evaluation that flow from DOL's budget to that office. The office also works to create strong and productive partnerships with those bureaus, in other words, sub-agencies, in order to be a trusted partner and advisor. And the office also includes a data analytics team, since it found that bureaus were needing help not only in longer-term evaluation, but in shorter-term data projects. Some closing thoughts. If an agency wants to do more evidence-based decision-making and evidence-based policy, it needs to have the capacity to do that, and chief evaluation offices represent an important part of that capacity. The overall goal of these offices is generally to strengthen a culture of learning and continuous improvement. And a final note is that leadership support is critical to making that evaluation office impactful for the agency. Without that leadership support, the office can be an island in the org chart, so to speak. But when leaders support that office and in particular empower the chief evaluation officer to be in the room when important agency decisions are being made, it makes it much more likely that evidence is going to play a role in helping make those decisions.